Href and target attributes. So for the Href attribute, the only attribute we have seen thus far in this lesson of hyperlinks is Href. So Href points to the URL that the link should jump to. So though it is an optional attribute, but without it, the anchor tag will not be a hyperlink because it obviously has no idea where to jump to. So the Href attribute takes a URL. So the URL can be in a form of a link to an external website, also known as absolute URL. So this is an example of that, in which the value of your Href attribute is the name of the website, and then also a link to a file or page within the same website, but that is also known as relative URL. So this is an example. This is within the web page. And then a link to an element on the same page. So the element is referenced using its ID. So if you want to link to a div with ID details, for example, so the corresponding anchor tag will be like this with a hashtag in front of details. So the ID is detail. That also for protocols such as with this one, so mail to and the specific email address. Then we have the target attribute. So target specifies the destination where the link URL in Href should be opened. So it can take a variety of different values, but for our purposes, we'll focus on two examples or two attribute value. So first is self. So for its destination, it is in the same view where the link resides. If no target is specified, this is the default behavior. So for example, within your web page, and then I use the self value for the target attribute. Then if the user click that link within your web page, then that the website will be opened on the same page. And then the attribute value blank. So for its destination, it is in a new window or tab. So this is very convenient if you want to link the user to a web page without having the current page disappear. So by clicking on the previous window or tab, they can redirect to the page where the link is. And also, it is good to note that it is best to inform users that the page will be opened in a new tab or window when using this value, attribute value, as some may not be aware of the new tab having opened. So again, for the self value, so the page will be opened in the same page. And for the blank value, target value, so a new window or tab will be opened.